Okay, you guys, I did a bad thing. I'm going to tell you what it is. I have to confess. So, you know how I'm really open and honest all the time? Well, my mom has been on a rampage lately, and she's got mental issue, and she's been mailing all of her family members these really crazy letters, and she wrote to me, and she announced to me that she was taking me off of her living will because she didn't trust my judgment, because I think about sex too much, and so you know, it gets annoying, and normally you suck it up, and when someone's dealing with those issues, the worst you can do is isolate or reject them. You have to be loving and accepting, and you need to pour more love onto them. That's the best way to deal with anyone with mental issues or addiction or anything. You need to just keep giving them attention, being supportive, and being a really kind person, and giving them love. Well, I decided to twist that a little bit, and I decided to play her game, which you should never do, but I did it anyway. I couldn't help myself. I just kind of got a little bee in my bonnet, and so she wrote me a crazy letter with a death scene clipping and all this stuff, so I wrote her back, and now we're pen pals. And I wrote her a prank letter, and I clipped out Bible verses, and I wrote this letter with really crazy handwriting, and I told her, I said, oh my God, Mom, you're so right to take me off the living will. I'm hardly responsible, and in fact, I don't really know how much longer I'm going to live, because you see, I have bulimia. I've been vomiting daily for months now. I can't control it. I'm just on this downward spiral of self-destruction, but please don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, because this is my private struggle, and I just want you to understand that. So I think we're all making the best choice possible here. And so I sent the letter off, and I told a couple of people about it, and they let me know that I can't outsmart my mom, and it's true. I can't outsmart her. So, of course, it backfires on me. And now she's leaking it to people. She's told my dad already. And one night I was getting ready for bed, and they drove over to my house for intervention, and she's really worried about me now. And then I told my partner about this thing, and then he said, well, did you tell her? Did you tell her that you really don't have bulimia? And I said, no, I didn't. So now she thinks that I'm on this horrible path, and I don't have bulimia, and I was just kidding. But I was just doing what she's doing, which is being dramatic and trying to create excitement and tell stories and stuff. And so I did that, and then they asked me, they said, do you want us to spend the night with you? Can you keep any food down? What's the matter? Do you want us to help you find rehab? So, okay, so I don't know what to do, but luckily I don't have to be with them at Thanksgiving, because that would be even more awkward, I guess. But I don't know. If you knew the situation, you might understand and think it's funny. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. And, you know, things like this have happened in the family before, where people misunderstand where an axe was put, or who took what medicine, or whatever, you know. So I'll just keep eating over here, and if she writes me again, I'm going to write her again, and we'll just keep this going and see where it goes, okay? So stay tuned for Crazy Family, but don't watch for me to throw up, because I really don't do that. Although I do have a gag reflex. That's true. So, okay. Bye.